freddo, entrate.
C'è Rodolfo.
Sì.
Non posso entrare, no.
Puccini was a composer who adored little things. He said so. He adored the tiny little instructions that he left behind. Don't wait on this note too long, but wait on this one. Don't be too slow here, but be slow here. That doesn't mean to say we all can only do one way, because each artist is so different, and we must find a way to do it with these people, as I'm doing at the moment with my cast. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to say to you is, when you sing triplets, the three notes of the triplet are equally beautiful, the trinity, yeah? And the tendency is, in some styles of music, is that one makes the first note longer when you have three together. Ri-ta-ta-ti, ta-ta-ti, and not ri-ti-ti-ti. Now, when you speak to the old lady, yeah, and you say, "Oh, buona donna, mi fate il favore," would you just say that in the same tempo as you sang it? Just say it.
Oh, buona donna, mi fate il favore di cercarmi il pittore Marcello.
But you sang, "Oh, buona donna, mi fate il favore," okay? Which is absolutely not what he wanted. And I'll tell you why. Just sing it, try to get it even. One.
Oh, buona donna, mi fate il favore di cercarmi il pittore Marcello.
Okay, now, do you notice that on your second note of each triplet, the flutes here, high quality flutes, do you see he's playing cha, cha, cha. So the flutes must be exactly with your second syllable, but they can't be because you don't sing it right, because you don't sing it really evenly. You're tentative, you're nervous, you're weak, and the words that you say must be understood by somebody you've never seen before, an old lady who may not be listening. She's probably not interested. Another of those loose living girls, you know? Oh, buona donna, mi fate il favore. Do me the favor, my dear lady. Yeah, try it. One.
Oh, buona donna, mi fate il favore di cercarmi il pittore Marcello.
Yeah, brilliant. But it's completely different now as a piece of music, because immediately the listener hears that Mark's harmony fits exactly with the pace and rhythm of your speech. These harmonies are part of you. They describe the way you are in the snow. Yeah? There's another thing here, ladies and gentlemen, that the Italian language is full of these double consonants. Like you say, for instance, here's a good example, tutti frutti. Yeah? So the double T's there need to be clear, don't they, for an Italian? Otherwise, if you say tutti frutti, they will have no idea what you're saying. You have to say tutti frutti. Can you all do that? Tutti frutti. Do you see it has a triplet, ram-ta-tinta rhythm, okay? One, down.
Oh, buona donna, mi fate il favore di cercarmi il pittore Marcello.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
Ditemi piano che mi l'aspetta.
That's beautiful. So here the end of the bells. Ding, ding, ding.
Speravo di trovarvi qui.
Siam qui da un mese, di quell'ostia la spese. Musetta insegna il canto ai passeggeri. Io pingo quei guerrieri sulla facciata.
Okay, great, terrific. I think you should do di quell'oste alle, shouldn't you? L'oste alle spese.
L'oste al.
Steal.
Steal.
Yes, so I hear l'oste alle spese.
L'oste al.
That's it, lovely. Then, can you take a good breath and do it all in one? Musetta insegna il canto ai passeggeri. So that you try and say to Mimi, sort of tactfully, she gives lessons, you know, darling. But then he says risoluto, doesn't he? Io pingo quei guerrieri. It's hard to do that fast, isn't it? I can't do it. Io pingo quei guerrieri sulla, but then you should breathe. Guerrieri sulla facciata. So you're saying, I got a job painting the outside of this building. Things aren't so bad after all. Yeah? Okay, again, end of the bells.
Siamo qui da un mese, di quell'ostia alla spese, musetta insegna il canto ai passeggeri. Io pingo quei guerrieri sulla facciata. È freddo, entrate.
It's a little bit fast.
Non posso entrar,
Perché?
Okay, lovely, well done, gorgeous. Now, one of the vocal things about singing is how you join your notes. And you can do, ah, you could slide. And I love it when the voices slide. You know, I think it's so beautiful to join your notes well. Not everybody agrees. My distinguished colleague Riccardo Muti, when he took over at La Scala, got a huge amount of harpic and cleaned out all the singing of these portamenti. He couldn't bear it. He said it wasn't allowed. You were never allowed to slide. Now, it has to be done really beautifully. But sometimes the voice sounds more beautiful when it's pure. Yeah? Now he says to her, come in and keep warm. È freddo, entrate. There it might be more beautiful. Then when you do, oh, buon Marcello, What a passage. You need to breathe quicker. This is one of the hardest things for singers, is to how you incorporate your breath within the music and not get behind the orchestra. Yeah? So the note before the breath must come earlier and must be shorter. Do you see you're doing Rodolfo Mama, Rodolfo? I reckon if you did Rodolfo Mama, do you see? It's best to be in the right place after the breath rather than just before it. Because that keeps... Do you understand what I mean? 1, 2, 3. Rodolfo, mame mi sfugge il mio... That's this lovely little scene. And the idea was just to open it out for you all a little bit, to show you the sort of work that we do at 10:30 in the morning, at 5:30 in the afternoon, trying to get nearer to what it means to master these pieces. And I hope that what I think is so lovely, and I hope you will agree with me, is that they've shown you how they can alter it, how they can change what they do, and how they can make it more beautiful and more intense. And I think that's just wonderful. I think we should say a huge thank you to my orchestra.